Hey, good morning, everybody. Cowboy Tim here, coming to you from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Let's make some coffee and let's talk about what I did this morning, what I'm going to do today, what you need to start doing. Let's get it on. I've already taken the liberty of getting a filter out in my grinder, and I've opened this bag. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm dying. From right here, I can smell this delicious Barris coffee. That's right, I put it in there like that. Put a few more beans in there. This stuff is amazing. Gosh, smells so good. Close that up. Thanks again to Miss Deb, the retired barber, sending me this delicious coffee. Plus a bunch of other K-Pods too. I'm going to be using this today because I don't have any. I got to tell you a story. Got up this morning, had a great cup of coffee at the truck stop where I stayed. What a shocker, right? And then I went over to Planet Fitness, worked out, got in the tanning bed, and then I went to a car wash and sprayed off the front of the crusher here because I had bugs all over it. And don't drop it, Baker. Put this filter in there. I'm gonna need some water too. Push this on over. Put this here. Take my glasses off. The sun out there is bright this morning. It's gonna be a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Plug this in. Look at this battery. It's still 54%. I might stop at a rest area later today. Come on, Baker. I can't see. Oh, gosh. Here, take it out of this one. Take the coffee maker out. Put it in this one. Put a little hair around it. Maybe I can find it. Can you believe that? There it is. All right, we're on AC. Let's just grind some coffee beans up here. It's not working. What happened? Power's on. Oh, I got it on DC. There's AC. Boom. Now, see? AC. I had it on the DC. Only 130 watts. All right, that's good enough. It only takes a second. Plug that coffee maker back in. You can go get the infamous spoon. You know a man can't see. There it is. Let's go get turn that coffee maker off. There's no water in it yet. Man's got his flip-flops on. So yeah, I got to Chick-fil-A this morning for another cup of coffee before hitting the road. I just wanted to get on the road, and they said, we don't have any coffee. It's all expired. I said, expired? She says, yeah, we got cold coffee. What do you call it? Iced coffee? Well, I don't want any iced coffee. And anyway, there's the spoon I need right there. Hang on. Let me put you guys up right here so you can see. Yesterday I heard all about it. Let us see. We don't want to look at you. Let us see. The drive, the scenery. Okay. You asked for it. You got it. Take this coffee out. Look at all that. Let's go do it. Gotta get water yet. We will talk. So we're gonna do a big scoop. One. That's for 1 cup of coffee. And remember, we just do a little more. And that should work. for about 1.5 bottles of coffee. Where are they at? Over there? Everything's always hanging out my towel to dry there. It's a beautiful rest stop. Check it out. They got all these little picnic tables and things. Everything is like adobe. All the apartments and homes, they all have this like adobe look. Must be because there's a lot of heat here. Yeah, I'm going to use that one, and then I think I have one. Oh well, already open. There's my empty bottles. My go-to-hell boots. I got to buy some cowboy boots somewhere and get out of these. I'm half a beach guy and half a cowboy. Can't make up my mind. I'm bi-cowboy. Ooh, that wasn't funny. Oh, the trolls will have a good with that one. Let's see here. Put the water in. Put this right up here. Look at that. Country boy will survive. Making, that's what I do, that's a trick. Then you put the lid on, throw it over there. And give it a little half a cup, because I gotta have 2 cups of coffee. That should be it. Now we make sure it's lined up right. Turn it on. There it goes, 600, 700 watts, 714. All right, stare at that a second while I put this bottle up in my door here. Let that brew. Okay. Take this back. That Blue Eddy, I'm gonna fire up the generator like I said at a truck stop later today. Probably take about 30 minutes only to make it fully charged. Now, put that right back in there. This is living life, folks. This is absolutely freedom. And that's what we're going to talk about this morning. Freedom. True freedom. Put this in here. That's my furnace. I might be needing that tonight where I'm going. That ain't going nowhere. Put my coffee. Put some creamer to it. I do have Equal. What did I do with those? I have a bunch of Equals somewhere. I think they're in the truck. Not in here, huh? No. Yeah, I haven't gotten familiar with everything is yet because I haven't done a lot of cream in there though. Yeah. I'm gonna hear about that one. I know I got some Equal up here. Let's see. I could use that cup right there. Here's some sugar. I'll use those. Pour these in here. Ooh, it's really bright out here. Super, super bright. $45 degrees. Let me turn the camera around so I can see, make sure I'm, boom. It's me, everybody. It's me, Cowboy Tim. We're just having fun. 3 sugars all over my truck. They'll blow off. Tons of cream. I'll drink about half of that and then I'll add more coffee to it. That's how I'll get it done. Let's check on that coffee. How's it doing? Who else has got a coffee maker inside their Tundra? Oh, well, let me show you the front end. I had a $1 car wash I went to this morning. It only gave me a couple minutes, but I noticed I had a whole bunch of bugs on the front. So look, the wax that I put on the truck helped spray it right off. There's still a few on there, but it was covered and smothered like at Waffle House. So there's paper down in there. I clean all that out later. I just throw paper down there. So I go to Chick-fil-A and I said, yeah, do you have a senior coffee? No, we don't have any stuff like that here. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, I'm from Florida. They have it there. They had it in Texas. But, so that's fine. And then they said their coffee was expired. And I'm like, what? Okay. You want iced coffee? I said, no, I do not want any iced coffee. But I did have a cup at the truck stop this morning when I got up. And it was damn good. It really was. And then I went over to Planet Fitness. A shout out to the young lady that come in relieving the guy that was there overnight. You know, it's 24 hours during the week. I think on weekends they close at midnight. But she come in, she's a morning person. She was dancing and bobbing around, young gal. She was so enthused. I asked her where the locker room is. She goes, yes, sir. Yeah, it's right over here. You know, she's just enthusiastic. So when I was leaving, I felt good. I had a good workout. I worked out before I took a shower. And I worked out hard this morning too. I'm building it up. So I hear my coffee gurgling in there. It's almost done. And when I left, I said, you know, I just wanted to say good help's hard to find. And you're a very enthusiastic person. I said, I'm going to call and tell them, you know, how lucky they are to have you. She goes, oh, thank you so much. And I hope you have a good day. So she made me feel good. She was very helpful to me. And then I reciprocated and made her feel good. And so we both were going to have a good day. And the young man that was actually there that turned on the tanning bed for me, I know, tanning beds. And he was nowhere to be found when I came in. I'm not saying that was a bad thing. He was working. He was out, I don't know, cleaning something or whatever. And, you know, he's on the graveyard shift. So I couldn't get anybody to come to the desk. I'm looking all around and I want to get, you know, the tan on, and I want to get the workout in, and I want to get the shower on and get out of there. So I said, I know what I'll do. I'll call this place. So I sat there and called, and the loud speaker, you could hear the phone like loud so that they would come to the phone. And it rang and rang and nobody came, and it went to some automated answering thing. So I called again, and then finally he come over and I said, hey, can I get a tan? And he was looking at the phone. I said, that was me calling. And he said, oh, that's all right. Okay. And he turned it on for me. But he was getting off when that young lady come in. And he was happy to be leaving, and she was happy to be coming in, you know, to her prison job, making money. But really, they're really lucky to have her. She's a young girl. She showed up, I mean, what was it? Maybe 6:30 or something like that, that he was leaving and I was there, and she was coming in. So anyway, let's get some coffee. Look at that. It's a good color on it. You know I got to stir that. I'm going to fill it all the way up because oh gosh, look at all that cream. It's floating on there. Let me get a spoon. All right, come on with me. Come on with me. I don't want you to be alone. Alone is no good. I just put that spoon away. I need some little stirs. Next time I go to a truck shop, I'm gonna cop some hazelnut and some little stirs, straw or something. I don't know why that creamer didn't dissolve and float. Why it's floating. What do you guys think? You think it's gonna be a good cup of coffee? I sure put the sugar to it. And that creamer, it didn't stop, did it? It just kept coming. Let's try it out. Good morning, everybody. Here's to you. One thing about that creamer, it doesn't make the coffee cold. Definitely good. I mean, that Barra's coffee, that's really good coffee. You can't mess it up. Man, that is good. Really good. You gotta try it. It's something grog. Highlander grog. Best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. Let's top it off. Right here. Right here on the desert plains. Actually, I need to take you, well, the sun will be right in the camera. There's a whole bunch of big ridge of mountains. Mountains, not hills. Oh, it's not as sweet now. I'll put that coffee to it. It's good. So, I want to talk to you about freedom. And I do what I want. I go where I want. I got free money coming in. I have a side hustle called YouTube. I got my Social Security. That's my free money. And I got good friends. I got a couple of home bases. I got medical insurance. And everything is going really, really good. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, you know, having those freedoms and being able to do what I want, eat what I like, go where I want to go. Sometimes I used to say, I used to pinch myself and say, do I need to call somebody? Do I need to ask somebody? You know, I mean, I'm going to be down here in Boynton for a while, hanging out at Teddy's. Do I need to check with someone? No. Oh, fill up that coffee cup. We'll end up getting it black. That's the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. It really is good. It really is. So, I have these freedoms and I have these luxuries. I got this free money. I got no debt. And I'm able to do what I want to do. But yet, when you think that's good, it got even better. When I took this trip, is when I discovered what real freedom is. I liken it to a story like this. If you've ever rode a motorcycle, and I have many, I've had many, and I've rode all the way across the country. And any person that has a motorcycle, of any kind of a motorcycle, will tell you that there's nothing freer than riding on the motorcycle. You know, on a Sunday, across country, up to the mountains one day and hit the twisties. People also say getting in their convertible or a little two-seater sports car is a feeling of freedom. There's all kinds of things you can do, but I liken it to travel. And traveling like this in your car with a little camper, it could be a big camper, to experience the same freedoms. And whether you stop and smell the roses a little, a lot, that's different for different people. For me, I like to just keep moving. I get off on that. I love driving, and I love stopping at rest stops, making a sandwich, making dinner. If I sleep in that camper, this beautiful teardrop, if I sleep in this at a truck stop or at a RV resort, when I go in there and lay down and close that little door, it doesn't matter where I'm at. It's the same thing. And I can still outside cook and do all the things I can at a campground. And I have nothing against that. And I'm probably going to do that before this journey's over. But yet, so far I haven't. And I do like not having to pay. I mean, who doesn't? We're all trying to save our money. I got a thirsty truck here. So, every night I don't pay $40, $50, or $75 to a campground. That buys me a tank of gas to put me 500 miles further down the road. Let's finish this off here. We'll rinse that out with the big time water pump I've got back there. These semi trucks are noisy, and I think I'll have to bring this video to an end so you're not annoyed. The cars going by are bad enough. All right, we're all buttoned up, everybody. Ready to go. Let's head to Sedona. I'll never make it today, probably. I keep making videos and talking and editing and sitting around enjoying the mountains and this beautiful air. It's fantastic. We're just crushing it.